3 weeks. That's how long we've been stuck on this god's-forsaken beach. When Agamemnon came to me and told me this Trojan prince had made off with your wife in the middle of the night, and that we all had to go to war to get her back, I was all for it. Seemed like more of a personal matter than a political one. But I thought, what the hell? It's been years since I've been in a good war. Now I come to realize I've signed up for a 1,000-person camping trip. When are we going to sail?
Patience, Thersites. We'll sail when there's wind.
That's what you've all been saying since we got here, and there hasn't been so much as a gust. It's a sign from the gods. They don't want this war, so we should turn back now while we still can.
The gods are on our side. Paris broke the sacred code of guest friendship when he came into my house and took my wife. It's our duty to make him pay, and Zeus will be with us when we do.
Oh, really? Then why has he been keeping us here for the past 3 weeks?
Oh, quit your whining, Thersites. We've got an epic battle ahead of us. Just think of the spears flying, the blood spilling, the Trojans falling.
It's going to be a glorious campaign.
When I get to Troy, I'm going to kill so many Trojans, they'll cut down and they'll surrender before we even reach the city walls. I will. You'll see. When we get to Troy, I'll be the first upon the shore. I'll slice and cut and stab until we've won that plenty more. I'll cut the Trojan throat from the peasants to the royals. I'll set the town alight and make off with the spoils.
When we get to Troy, I'll be a scourge upon the land. I'll gut those Trojan soldiers till their blood runs to sand. And fellas, you can bet I won't be sparing any lives. I'll kill them all to make them with their riches and their wives. When we reach that land across the sea, we'll make the Trojans run and cry. We'll be a fearsome fighting force when we deploy. And all of that is waiting for when we get to Troy.
That's all well and good, but you do realize we actually have to get there first, right?
It's better this way. Let them think we're not coming. Let that sleazy, slimy little rat Paris think he's actually gotten away with coming into my house and making off with my wife in the middle of the night. Then, when I do slit his throat in front of his whole family, it'll be all the more satisfying. When we get to Troy, I'll look for Paris on the field. I'll make him face the man whose wife he tried to steal. I'll get him on his knees and have him begging for his life. Then I'll chop out all his innards and show them to my wife.
I'll target through the ranks and win a victory for Greece.
Yeah! When we get to Troy, upon that land will be a curse. Yes, when we get to Troy.
Sure, we just have to get there first.
When we reach a city far away, we'll make that Trojan scoundrel through the day.
That he ever tried to make my wife his toy. And
All that is waiting for when we get to Troy.
Do you hear yourselves? When I get to Troy, I'll kill so many Trojans, they'll build a statue of me in my hometown. When I get to Troy, I'll tear down the city wall, brick by brick, with my bare hands. When I'm Troy, my wife will finally love me again. How is that going to happen? Because we're never going to get there. I'll tell you how it's going to be. When we get to Troy, I'll be a frail and weak old man. I'll try and lift my sword above my head if I still can. I'll leap off of the ship, let out a battle cry of rage. They'll charge into the battle and drop dead from on knees.
When we finally reach that Trojan shore, we'll be.
At least I've been brave before.
We'll send a body for the hills with our gold. When we reach that towering city wall, we'll watch as one by one the bricks they fall. We've got a war to win and the city to destroy. And all of that
sent my soothsayer, Calchas, to confer with the gods. If they held us back here for any reason, we'll soon know.
Father, the men are beginning to grow restless.
I can see that.
Some of them doubt we'll ever reach her at all. Some of them think we should abandon the war and go home.
I understand. However, as I am as privy to the whims of the gods as you are...
My wife has been carted across the sea by some Trojan scoundrel and is being kept in his palace for his entertainment. When I came to you, you promised you could get her back.
And I intend to keep that promise. Calchas is conferring with the gods as we speak. As soon as he discovers what's keeping us here, I'll see that it's fixed.
So I have your word that whatever the gods demand, you'll do it.
On my honor.
Agamemnon, your priest has returned.
I have consulted the gods.
And? What do they say?
You may wish to hear the answer in private.
Very well. Leave us. So, what have you learned?
Some weeks ago, you went on a hunting trip. Is that correct?
Yes.
You discovered a pure white stag with magnificent horns, larger than any you'd brought down before.
I remember.
The beast was swift, but you managed to pursue it into a beautiful grove of cypress trees. There, the creature turned and looked you in the eyes. You shut it down.
Its head now hangs above my throne.
That grove was sacred to the goddess Artemis. With your actions, you defiled it. The goddess has taken offense and now withholds the winds as punishment.
Fine. Yes. How can we appease her?
The goddess requires a sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yes. I'll send my messenger, send a man, the finest bull from every household. Goats, too. 100 of each. And I'll send for the head of the stag and have it burned on the altar with the rest. That should do it, don't you think?
The goddess will not be satisfied with ordinary sacrifice. She feels great pain from her loss and demands that you suffer as she has.
All right. What would you have me do?
You will not like it.
It hardly matters now, doesn't it? I'll have no choice but to do what she says. Now tell me, what do I need to do?
The goddess requires your daughter. The firstborn, Iphigenia.
Leave me. I said leave me!
One more thing. You must be the one to spill the blood.
Iphigenia, only a child, what would I give for you to live? Iphigenia, from the moment you smiled, I was beguiled. Could you ever forgive? I am a cold and ruthless man. I am a fighter, not a lover. But how can I follow this command? Oh, goddess, ask for any other. Iphigenia's everything to me. She's all I cherish in my heart. But this war in Troy, this is my destiny. It cannot be over before it even starts. Is this really the price that I must pay? Give Iphigenia away like a lamb to the slaughter, my eldest daughter. She dies, I live to fight another day. Advice from the council on the matter of my daughter.
After what I've got to say, it seems a tiny price to pay for all the glory that will win.
What kind of godless man are you? For it's a godless thing to do, to take the life of your own kin.
Do you speak to the gods now, Odysseus? Do you know something we all don't know? Then who are you to call me godless? I'm only saying what you won't talk of wrong or right. We have a war to win. How can we win the fight if we do not begin?
Who are we to debate? Why should we make this choice while we decide her fate? The poor girl has no voice.
Don't talk of wrong or right. We have a war to win. How can we win the fight if we do not begin?
Under most circumstances, yes, to kill a child would be sin. Take a moment to assess the situation that we're in. You call this murder godless, but did a goddess not demand it? And when the gods speak, we obey. It's not our job to understand it. Furthermore, this is any more than what a king must do. Asked for your allegiance, so now you must see us through. We've all abandoned something to go to battle in your name. Why then is it unjust that we ask you to do the same?
Exactly. All of us have paid our prices. We've all made our sacrifices. Why should you not have to make one too? Iphigenia, an unfortunate child, but just think of the fame we will win in her name.
Master. Sir, my daughter. She's in my scene with my wife. I'll need a reason why I'm asking her to come all this way. Otherwise, her mother will never let her go.
Will your wife not simply obey your command?
It's unlikely. She hates me.
I see. Well, think about it. For what reason would a mother send her daughter thousands of miles away at a moment's notice?
Send Achilles to me. You asked to see me, sir? Achilles! Yes. There's something we must discuss. I have a daughter about your age, the greatest joy of my whole life. And now it seems she's reached the stage where she is ready to be a wife. What? Iphigenia's everything to me. She must be made the perfect match. And it is my responsibility to ensure that her husband is a catch. Thank you. Not like just any man. He must meet all of my demands to lead her to the altar, my eldest daughter. And I am offering you her hand. Sir, are you asking me to marry your daughter? Precisely. But I can't get married. Oh, really? And why not? Because I've never even met her. Well, that doesn't matter. In my experience, marriage is mostly just a formality anyway. No. But I'm only 17. And Janai is only 14. All the more reason. And we're about to go to war. Surely by now you've noticed the lack of wind. I have. Why do you think that is?
The men say the goddess Artemis has been offended.
I have offended her. I shot a stag in a grove she holds sacred, and now the goddess demands a festival to be appeased. Prayers, dancing, sacrifice, the works. Your wedding will be that festival. Without it, we will never reach Troy. Oh. Iphigenia is my eldest, most beloved child. I hardly wish to see her get married, only to go off to war for God knows how long. But this is what the goddess has demanded. Will you do your part to ensure our victory? Of course. Wonderful! I'll send news to my wife. She'll be here with my daughter within the day. Now do what you must to prepare yourself. And Achilles. Thank you. Now the trap is set and sprung. All I can do is lie in wait. How How can it be that one so young should so soon have to meet her fate? Iphigenia is everything to me. My love for her I can't express, but it is my responsibility to lead my army to success. And this is such a bad way to fall. She'll be a martyr for us all. As we sail through the water, we'll think of my daughter, whose death will lead us to that city wall. Iphigenia, my most beloved child, I swear on your name, you will not die in vain.
Iphigenia, there you are. What are you doing out here?
Just watching the water, Mother.
Your father's ships left weeks ago. I'm afraid he won't see them return for some time now.
I know that. Just sometimes I like to look at the waves and think.
And what are you thinking about?
I wish I was out there with him.
Iphigenia, don't say things like that.
Why not?
You don't wish you were at war.
Well, no, not war exactly. But I wish I was out on the water with him, sailing across the world, seeing places I've never seen before. Father gets to go anywhere he likes. I've never been anywhere but here.
And is here really so bad?
No, Mother, you've made a lovely home for me. Do you miss it terribly?
No. Well, when you're done with your thinking, come back up to the house. You're already late for your lessons.
Yes, Mother. My father is a traveling man. He comes and he goes by the tide. And while he sails on the water, his obedient daughter is longing to be by his side. My mother, she has spent her days as the good and obedient wife. She sits home alone and she waits by his throne, and she wants me to lead the same life. But how can I stay here, waste my life away here, dreaming of my grand adventure, but never daring to go? 'Cause every day here I sit and I pray here that one day my moment will come, and then I'll finally know what lies out there beyond the sea, what bright new world is waiting for me. I know that there's more somewhere beyond this shore, and I've got to get out there and see.
what to do. We can be more than the perfect little wife. And someday I'll say, I'm not doing things your way. I'm taking back control, 'cause it's my life. And I won't stay here, waste my life away here. My grand adventure is now, and I am taking control. 'Cause every day here, I sit and I pray here that one day my moment will come, and then I'll finally feel whole. My past was someone else's design, but now at last my future is mine. Adventure calls, so I won't stall. I can't wait to get out there and see what I could be.
Iphigenia, just the girl I needed to see.
Mother, I have to ask you something.
Well, it'll have to wait. I've just received a message from your father. He wants you to join him in Alice.
He does?
Yes. For your wedding.
What?
Your father has arranged for you to marry Achilles, the Prince of Thea. Congratulations, it's a most advantageous marriage.
But I don't want to get married.
No girl wants to get married. It's simply the natural next step for a girl of your age and station. Besides, you could do worse than a prince.
I don't care who he is. I don't want to be his wife.
Well, I'm afraid you don't have much of a choice. Your father says Achilles has already agreed.
I haven't.
It doesn't matter if you agree, Iphigenia. A woman's life is determined by her father and her husband. All you can try and do is make the best of it. Go willingly, with dignity and grace. That way, no matter where they make you go, what they make you do, or who they make you marry, you're still you.
But I don't want to leave you.
You're not leaving me. You're joining Achilles.
But I'll still have to live with him, all the way in Thea. What if I never see your father again?
You will see me. I'll visit you so much you'll feel like you never even left. Besides, getting away from this house and this family could be the best thing that ever happened to you.
What does that mean?
Nothing. I shouldn't have said anything.
What, Mother? What are you talking about?
There are some things you're too young to understand.
Oh, so I'm old enough to get married, but not old enough to know the truth? Mother, you're about to send me across the ocean to spend the rest of my life with a man I've never even met. If there's anything you're not telling me, don't you think I deserve to know?
It's not up to me. Your father has forbidden me from saying anything.
My father's decided to marry me off. I think he's made enough decisions on my behalf for one day.
Fine. If you really want to know. Oh, my dear, you have no idea about your sort of family history. Well, my dear, you are old enough now. It doesn't have to be a mystery.
that you love him, your wonderful dad. But this is the last chance for life that you've had, to escape from these walls to a true hero's house. If only I'd thought about that. In this house, you better believe it. This house, you're lucky to leave it. This house, baby, don't breathe it. Take your chance now to get the hell out of this house. Iphigenia, you've got to get out.
Oh, hello, Odysseus. What brings you here?
I heard of your impending marriage to Agamemnon's daughter. I wanted to offer you my congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you. To be honest, I never imagined myself getting married just before going off to war. But Agamemnon said the blooding would bless the boys to Troy, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to ensure our victory.
Wonderful. Excited for war then, are you?
Oh, of course. I mean, I know it's going to be brutal and all, years of violence and bloodshed and slaughter, but I can't help but feeling that this is where fate has been leading me my whole life, you know? This is where I finally discover my destiny.
Right. Yes. Well, destiny is actually what I came to talk to you about.
I thought you came to congratulate me on my engagement.
That and something else.
All right. What is it?
The other kings didn't want me to tell you this. They thought that it would be best if you didn't know, that it might change your mind about going to war.
I assure you nothing could change my mind about going to war. I am a loyal son of Greece, and I will uphold my sacred oath to defend her honor.
Uh-huh. You might want to wait to hear the rest of this before you uphold any sacred oaths.
What do you mean?
There is a prophecy concerning you.
Excellent! Of course, every great hero has a prophecy. Heracles, Theseus, Jason, all of them. So tell me, what's mine? Will I embark on a perilous and glorious journey to retrieve some sacred item that will win us the war? Or will I face some terrible beast and rescue a beautiful maiden? Well, I guess not that one, since I'll be married and all. Oh, will I journey into the depths of Hades and come out on the other side?
Achilles, please. Please. I'm afraid this prophecy is not quite so favorable.
Oh? Oh.
The prophecy tells of two fates bearing you on towards the day of death. If you forego the war in Troy, you will live a long and fulfilling life, but no one will remember your name. If you join us in the war, you will win undying fame and glory, but you will never return. I didn't want to tell you this, except it seems the gods have given you a second chance to save your own life should you be so inclined.
What? How so?
The goddess Artemis has demanded your marriage to Agamemnon's daughter in order to restore the winds, yes? So, if you decline the marriage, there will be no wind. The armies cannot sail, and eventually the war will be abandoned. You can go home.
But I can't do that. The Trojan prince has insulted all of Greece. It is our duty
Defend
to...
her honor. I know. Achilles, do you really believe that one man's runaway bride is worth your life? Worth all the lives that will be lost at Troy? You have a chance now to prevent decades of needless violence. Are you really going to give that up just so you can be famous?
It's not that simple. I really want to be famous!
You're young, you're ambitious, perhaps you don't understand. But it's no great tragedy to prevent a meaningless war. Think about it.
I was always a special kid. Everything I did was with power and grace. And I really don't mean to brag, I'm just stating a fact. I always won first place. I was never like other boys. When they reached for toys, I went right for my sword. I had big dreams of glory and fame. Every childhood game just left me bored. Somehow
was quite like me. I was something more than brave and strong. The first time I held my spear, suddenly it all came clear. I had been special all along. I was invincible, invincible. So I waited for my big break, for my chance to take my fate in my hands. What it feels like to be this great, but to have to wait, no one understands. And no, I wasn't sure what I was waiting for, but I know it when it came to me. Someday the gods would say, get up, 'cause it's your day. It's time to start your destiny and be invincible, invincible. Then I hear of this epic war that we're fighting for some guy's cheating wife. Maybe not the most noble cause, but despite its flaws, this could change my life. I can see me in the fray, brave and strong and saving the day, tearing down that famous city wall. With my men in my commands, my weapon in my hands, I'll be the bravest of them all, but not invincible, invincible. I have been dreaming of an epic quest for as long as I could dream. And I have been waiting for some fateful test to prove I'm really the hero I seem. But now that test is here, now I decide, will I live in fear or die with pride? I could go home now, escape the war, but if I live that life, what would it be for? If I go, I know my choice is made, but when I think of death, I'm not afraid. So I'll go forward into battle, and Athena grant me glory. Let the poets sing my story for all time. For if I must perish in this war, let my name live on forevermore, on the lips and in the voices of the ones I leave behind. I will be strong, I will stand tall. I will fight through each day until I have to fall. And though I may be gone, my story will live on. It's invincible, invincible. It's so wonderful to see you.
I'm happy to see you too, Father. Is there something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's just an emotional day at your daughter's wedding.
I'm proud to do whatever I can to ensure a victory at Troy.
Of course you are. I'm so proud of you, my love.
Father, what's the matter? Isn't this the happy occasion?
Of course. It's just... I love you very much, Sister Tenaya. Always remember that.
I love you too, Father.
Iphigenia. my most beautiful child. What can I say on this your wedding day? Iphigenia, from the moment you smiled, I was beguiled. Now I give you away. Ah, there he is, your fiancé. Shania, may I present to you the Prince of Thea, Achilles.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry we'll have to start our married life apart.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, it's an honor to have my husband fight in the name of Greece.
Of course. Well, I'm certain you'll love Thea. The people there will tend to your every need. You can have anything you want.
Anything?
Did you hear about the wedding? We're all here for the wedding. We came for a war, not a wedding.
This is much more than a wedding.
You killed her. Your own daughter. Just like that. You killed her. I will not take orders from a murderer.
She understands, do you hear me? She understands. She forgives her father for doing what had to be done.
There will be no forgiveness for this! No tears, not for me, Mother. I'm not really gone. Don't cry, not for me, Mother. My spirit lingers on. They tell us when we die, our souls go deep, deep down below, and we wander the fields of the dead. Hades welcomes all of us when it's our time to go. At least that's what everyone said. But I am learning something different now, as I stand here right beside you, though I couldn't tell you how. And all I can think is, when a death is so unjust, the gods allow us to remain, to do what we must. No one ever dies. There's no end to all this pain. No one ever dies. Our angry spirits still remain. Yes, the stories that we need to bury deep down in the earth have a way of coming back and showing what they're worth. So though he meant to kill me and to leave me in the past, I will not be forgotten, because I was made to last. When I was a child, there was no one I loved more than my father, that wonderful man. He could never hurt me, of that I was sure, and when he held me, I felt safe in his hands. But he's made of crueler, colder stuff, and as much as he loved me, it could never be enough. There's a hunger inside him that nothing can fill, and while he's trying to feed it, he'll just kill and kill and kill. But no one ever dies. I won't be silenced by his blade. No one ever dies. He'll face the daughter he betrayed. Now he sails across the ocean on his glorious campaign. And while he's off across the ocean, here I will remain. I'll be waiting on the shoreline for the day that he returns. And while my wrath comes down upon him, I'll be watching as he learns that no one ever dies, no matter if you light the fire. No one ever dies. My soul won't burn out with your fire. I won't be another woman cut down in his wig. I won't be another neck that he decides to break. I will stand here as the reckoning. Vengeance now is beckoning. I'll be the downfall for the man who murders women 'cause he can. I'll make him answer with his life. But you must be the one to hold the knife. No one ever dies. My life wasn't his to spend. No one ever dies. There's only one way this can end. When he comes home with his victory, he'll look up to find a knife buried in his heart by the wife he left behind. Show him there are some things that I simply can't forgive, and when he takes my daughter from me, then why should he get to live? There's no forgiveness. No forgiveness. Not today. Not today. You as my witness. We'll make him pay. We'll make him pay. And at the moment we bring on his demise, he'll look into my eyes, and I will make him realize that no one